Hello there once again, everyone. This is Hambbage, and thanks so much for dropping by. Let's get back into the exciting second episode of Woof, or World Zero Zero filler. That's kind of what we're going for here. Possibly a filler, possibly a whole new direction. I've been having a blast, just you know, put the old stuff behind us. Slow cooker is now so associated with just endless frustration in the system maintenance stuff for me that it's kind of nice to have something clean. Um, got a little bit of a light building here. I suspect that's in the east because that was the south, and that's the west over there. And we really just want to make sure that we're ready to go when our day cycle starts up enough to kind of let us be safe out there. Saw that pig, and I saw like the gray and white out of the corner of my eye over there, and I was like, we got sheep! How did we get sheep finally? But that could have changed things. Alright. You know what? We got a shield. We got some armor. Let's go. So we're going to go back down towards the river. Maybe not step directly in the berry bushes this time. Oh, of course, skeleton with shield. Or, oh no, that sounded like a baby. Doesn't that sound like a baby? What, do you hear a baby? Oh, man, I'm stuck over there. Getting a little panicky. Maybe this was a bad idea. Oh, no. There he is. Ha ha ha! Take that, first mom. How about baby zombie for you? Alright, so top priority, sheep. Second to top priority, cool biomes that are not specifically taiga or mountains. Not that I don't love. I mean, I'd live close to mountains because that's where I want to be. I love these vistas and landscapes, but we're gonna need to grow some food and do all those kinds of things too. So let's go ahead and stop here. Get a few pieces of sugar. It is good to see more salmon in this little stretch of river. It's alright, that looked like a sheep, which is good, but the berries are nice, but we need to kind of mark our way back home. Alright, make sure I got the shears. Got the shears. Sheepy. Oh, look at y'all. Wonderful. Oh, and more berries. Wow. He really wanted to give us wool. Alright. So very good there. Since we've done so well, let's give ourselves a little treat. And yeah, again, few minutes later after our last session ended up, there are still trucks outside. Um, I I did consider it. I was like, I just talked about how I can kind of control what we have to put up with in terms of disruptive noise, but kind of thought I might save that one. But so that's my preferred berry method. Just elevate them. You can't walk on them then. You can run by and harvest them with the uh, right click and let them grow out of the way. So we can expand that if we want to. Again, berries are very short-lived as far as usefulness. We aren't going to get a ton out of them. Um, but it's nice to find enough that we can cover our immediate food needs and just about. So we'll just go take a peek around this bend. Let's start grabbing a couple flowers. I'd seen dandelions at some point. Just enough so we can get some brightly colored beds for our travels. Now that we're out here, we'll grab this coal. Okay. We're still very early in the day, and want to do as best we can. Okay, that's good. We'll get a few more of these. Chickens, I see a couple eggs over there. I don't know that we have any seeds yet. Wouldn't mind breeding them. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. This is very far from what I would normally accept as a biome. I would usually take off run for something that's easier to farm and do some of that kind of stuff, but that might make for a fun difference of play style here. And there we go. So we do have plains. Hey, llama. I always wanted to be able to shear the llamas for wool. It just seems like with them actually having such high quality, desirable wool. So I think that's home-ish back there. Can't quite see the other mountains around, but no problem there. Do we see a village? I just realized I'm like teetering on the edge of, oh man, we have to run back in case it starts getting dark out. And then going, no, we just got all the wool we need. We do need to go get another tree for some wood, but we're carrying a crafting table. We can make a bed wherever we want. So I don't know, yeah, I'm kind of feeling the draw of this place if we can kind of manipulate the access in and out to where we can, have some farm situation out here until we can really just kind of automate some of those things. Do you remember how much coal we had back? I think we split a stack and didn't have the furnace fully stocked yet. goats. Sand would be good. We already talked about wanting some of that. Finally get the water I kept talking about. Can we pick that up? Looks like just a wet hole. Not a precarious drop particularly, but can still get us stuck. Alright, what do we have? Those look like more mountains in the distance, don't they? It's kind of cool that they're kind of ghosty mountains in the rain, cloudy night. Dig that. Kind of hoping for a village. Hi, cows. It's good to see you. Definitely can take some of these dandelions. Really like to have yellow, red, and orange for bed colors to start off. Just because they're very bright, so despite my best efforts to abandon them, I'm less likely to just not see them and forget to pick them up. Oh, did we never get a tree? Ooh. Thank you, tree, for being right here. You don't have a bee. Oh, man. Knew it. As soon as I was like, oh, there's this one tree out in the middle of the plains. Just what we needed. I bet it has a bee nest on it. All right. Kind of getting dicey here. Oh, come on. Just a little sleeping cubby out here. Who knows? Maybe this is a little vacation spot, our farmhouse, eventually. Well, I think I'd like to do more of the building up. I mean, I know we kind of done a lot of that in the 18th century fortification type deal. And I do think I want to go as opposite as possible from that kind of I don't know how much of this I need. We certainly need 3 for a red bed, right? We need 3 more, and this is where I think I now have doubled what I need, but kind of have to, otherwise you're going to have odd pieces. So we'll get 6. Now, arguably, it's not the best thing to make 3 beds while you're out wandering around without shulker boxes and everything, but we need them, so I'm making them. One, 2, and 3. Red bed. Look at that. 2, oh, you know, let's leave that. Oh, good, we got rid of the rain. Let's have some berries for breakfast. Crunch berries, if you will. Hey, there's the bees that we didn't quite annihilate. I don't quite know why he's... Like, shouldn't you be catching on fire, dude? Just sort of a technicality. There you go. Okay, get some bones. Well, again, what I would really kind of like to see out here are some neighbors. Hello, neighbors. Cows and the sheep are awesome to have. More chickens. That's good. Do we... Where'd the other chicken go? Yes. And this is something I never mind doing early on. Just free range the chickens. Get them lined up as quickly as possible. We should also go for string. Of course, we only got 2. It's a fishing line though, and you know, if there's a time to fish in the game, it's early when some of the treasure stuff may actually make a difference for you. Not to mention you get a little bit of food. It's not as efficient as just jumping in with your sword, but it's a productive thing you can do, especially if you set up underground or make a kind of a secure fishing area. Can really be pretty handy. So we'll kind of work our way back. Village would have been great, but not too disheartened without it. The iron sword looks too much like a bone. I keep thinking because I'd had those skelly bones in my hand for a second. Yeah, like I said, get them in the single block, and then they can just completely ignore you trying to hit them. Huh? Swimming, great way to move around early game. Pretty low energy consumption. For good speed. And you can keep plugging away at the fish. So we got a couple more. What, 3? Yeah. Too bad. Out here we can carefully try to grab a few berries as we go. Ooh, skelly. He heard what we did to his friend. Pigu. What are you doing down here, goat? You're far away from your mountains. Okay, don't get too mad at me, but I'm just gonna see. Can I? Nope, I cannot cheer you. But at least he didn't punt me. Like, some goats are known to do. I'm just kind of winging it. I do not have any clear idea on where exactly we came from, but it's in this general direction. Besides, you see more stuff if you just don't go the exact same way. Trick is, we don't really have any kind of a landmark back home. Ooh, we can get an extra thing like this. Still want that coal. And this should, just doing this should clear up that previous stone pick, because we can combine those, get a little health back, or durability back. Tool health. So, hey, I recognize you. Huh. Huh. I have to make some bridges. Huh. I don't have any room. I was gonna chop some of these trees just to kind of clear out the area. That was not the jump I was looking for. Thank you, game, for the mild myocardial infarction. Made it though. Okay, well, that's good. So we're fully loaded up there. Still have half a stack here. We've got a lot of relatively safe mining that we can now do. I did close that door. That's good. We never did get sand, but let's put a bunch of this random junk. Actually, those don't go in there. And we'll put one. Let's put the yellow bed in here. Let's kind of brighten up the place, right? And actually, that reminds me, we should get a safety light right in there. Just something to keep a tragedy from happening. Alright, so seeds, I'll cook those fish. Those can go into food for now. Don't need dirt. Don't need andesite. Extra wood. Now that I put those away, let's go ahead and make our fishing rod. It's going to be a while before we don't even have an arrow, much less enough to do anything with it. So, no rush for a bow. Now, how are we doing time-wise? Looks nighty. Sleep. I'm gonna get a sip of water. And check the time. 25 minutes. Not too bad. Let's go. I think this is our next kind of great pursuit. Because we know there's a coast down here. Coasts, if easily accessible, are the next best thing to having wings. As we clearly pointed out in the last episode. How am I already losing the way back? That's going to be the huge challenge with all this caviness. Is it's just very difficult to pick our way through it, but we'll get by. I'm a little disturbed we haven't yet done any creepering. And this is not ideal terrain for creepers. That is very much a concern with all these tiers and layers and hidden holes and all that kind of stuff. Not to mention the pine trees, which just seem to offer a lot of cover for them. All that combined makes it a little more dangerous. Not that we can't handle, but as I stare up at these trees, definitely one to keep your head on a swivel for. So I'm going off having climbed up the mountain over that way, the second day of the world, the outdoor first day after we'd kind of burrowed in for the night. And we'd kind of looked off in this direction, and it appeared to be open water out there. So that's what we'll try to cash in on a bit here. And we're getting wet. And that's... Oh, what? Yeah, all these holes. So nasty. Just like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, this water didn't look like it was right there, and I think there's mountains in between, but that might be a cool excuse to build a tunnel or something. I hope this is the top block. If it's not, we really kind of wasted our time with a stone axe. Okay, there's that. And we can broaden this out a little bit. Once we know how far we got to go and what we're really reaching to. Maybe it's fjord-like. go. Let's not lose track of what we're trying to do here, though. But having that village between the water and us is pretty nice. Now, are we still clear? Are these decaying? That should decay. Let's go ahead and pull through these trees. Try to get a little clearer run up to, ooh, and there's a cave down here. Big cave. Axe. Merged. Didn't realize we had wear on both of those, but alright. Come on over and meet the neighbors. Alright. Hopefully that gets us... Oh. Nope, not yet. Thought it was maybe too good to be true. Okay, hopefully that gets us sort of clear up to the neighbors. Got a nice little stairway up. Hey guys, well, wherever you are. See the back of one of your houses. Ooh, purple bed. Like it. Very cool. Let's go ahead and use torches I don't have enough of. Hey guys. What you growing? Maybe some beets or carrots? Pumpkins I already have. That looks like potato. Did I just get one? We'll get you back. I don't even have a seed. Sorry about that. Again, we don't yet have a very good growing situation, but we can work on that. Man, stop giving me just single potatoes. Guess we'll just leave all other potatoes to fully grow before we touch them. Alright, what do we got here? I like having extra wood. It's beautiful wood, but kind of already had loaded up on this very trip. What we got here? Oh, now this. This is good stuff. So, what? You guys all grouped together. So funny how quickly the perspective changes. I mean, we had gone for ages. There's the potatoes we need. Without really needing anything from a village, and now we'll take everything they got, right? Just load us up. Okay, that was the way I came. I was just thinking it's a little dangerous. Ooh, hey buddy, You already look like you've seen some stuff. We're going to start kind of giving them some assistance here. Civic pride. Let's get our bed ready whenever those stars come out. Don't want any of them to snag my bed. Alright, there's stars. Good, 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 good. So yeah, I definitely worry for these guys a little bit. They're cut into the edges like that. Got a nice chair in there. But almost as much, I worry for finding my way out. Okay, so this is south, this is west. So where was the little house that... Okay, it is up above that other house. So let's maybe do one of these for our exiting staircase. Because again, it can get a little turnaround when you're in the middle of the woods in a village. All the houses look the same, all that kind of stuff. So, but I'm glad to see they have lots of fields. And maybe this is where we do a little more farming stuff. Just, try to clear a bit of area or just make use of their fields. Well, we'll see. Clearly, you don't have a big pine tree over the top of your field, though, guys. You need the sunlight. That's kind of how the farming works. Oh, don't do that. Alright. Gets us a little more clear to him. But we got all these trees between the house and the deal. This one's going to be too tall. I mean, civic pride, guys. You just gotta, say, I want to live in a nice little neighborhood town, not one that's just really a forest. Like we ever to talk. We're living in a hole. They've at least got houses. Minor detail. Alright, we're getting there. Now, ooh. Oh, this is the cave, I bet. Really don't want to fall in the cave to get that block. Okay, so if that's our steps up, where was the nice? Was it this one? Switch you back out. Okay. Turn up a little bit of light that way. These aren't connected caves. Seem to go in an opposite direction. Where'd that cave go? Definitely not the same caves. What are you doing up here, sheep? Are there any other houses? Ooh, there are. Oh, there's a section of town over here. Ooh, I like your double grindstone, double-decker house. That's kind of cool. I mean, you're not making real... Oh. Well, thank you very much, Santa Claus. That was cool. What's going on down here? Hi, Foxy. Yeah, I figured that would scare you. This house is a little overrun. Was that your purple bed I was seeing through the window? Guess so. Well, now what are you doing? I just opened up your world. You can go outside. Be careful out there. It's scary. Can be. Wow. So many. Oh. Ooh, nice. Very good trip to town. Lots more we're going to have to do to make these guys just respectable. Again, I didn't even know half this town was here. Is horse armor new in village chests? Anybody know if that's a new thing? Yeah, so all this stuff is going to have to clear out, but then we could, big field in here too. And I know there's something about like using the farmers to harvest for you. Oh yeah. Such goodness. And we'll even take an iron nugget. I'm not taking the pumpkins yet. Ooh, we don't need any of that. If you had any boots, sir. Oh, okay, that was a campfire. I don't know that the, like, homes and stuff can burn down. Just a pumpkin field? That's cool. Don't worry about it. Hi, kitty. It's nice to see you're stuck in there. It might be easy taming. We'll maybe set them up with some berry patches too eventually. how am I doing on seeds? I've got 2. Let's see how we can do it. Harvesting their wheat. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I like sweet berries as much as the next guy. So we'll get you some more of those. Waiting on you, Mr. Potato. Looks like we're getting closer to dusk again. So, is there, again, another big field? I see hanging out with these guys quite a bit. Still making our residence over to the side, but maybe we set up our own house kind of on this corner hill over here, looking back towards our own home, and stop off in between something. It'd be nice. It's easy to plan big. That's so much fun. It's such a good part of Minecraft, being able to, ooh, what if we did that? Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do something like this. All that kind of stuff. And sometimes you'd lose the world, and then you gotta start over again. But sometimes you dream big and you make those dreams happen. Just grabbing this as we go here, because remember we had half a stack for torches and filled up the oven. So still definitely in the every little bit helps mode. And now look at how open and nice this is for our return. Oh, got these holes to deal with, and that's just going to be a kind of known feature functionality as we go about things. Now, I don't. Whoa. Oh, is that from the farming part? I never understand why sometimes it seems like it just completely goes backwards from what you're trying to accomplish there. So yeah, we'll just dump a few of these. We've already got 19 more plus whatever coal we've got back to make into more torches. And this is just gonna kind of start to make our area in the immediate vicinity of home a little safer. Let's get this coal first. Coal? Let's not get the coal. Let's get the iron first. Just 2? Man. Now let's get the coal. Need 2 more pieces for our boots. Getting that helmet was great. And horse armor, I don't know when that changed. I mean, that may have been around for a while. Very easily could have been, but I don't think I've seen it. Excuse me. It's getting that darker hour. Not as cloudy as it was yesterday when I was yawning in that one. Oh, you guys may not have even heard when I was doing the netherite stuff. That may have been when the yawns hit me. I was good old yawny. So yeah, oops, awkward. That video didn't make it. Again, nothing too crazy. There we go. Just trying to protect ourselves a little bit from evening, morning spawns. May come along. Who knows what shape this is all going to take as we go. Okay, we're full up. Let's go. Did I make that initially? I don't think I did I? Very me style staircase. Hey, we made it. Full of treasures. We need some pets. I should have grabbed that cat. Alright, get that cooking. You two in there, you in there. There. No, not that. That. This. I wonder how our oak trees did up above. We haven't been up that way in a while. Dirt. Andesite. Emeralds, our first gem. Is this where we put them? Yeah, across from the diamonds, right? I knew that. Tools. Two picks. Shovel and a hand. Actually, we need two axes, don't we? Take the shovel out. And then one more hand axe. And then a whole batch of torches. Alright, now we can feel a little comfortable. A little better about ourselves. We got a surplus of torches. We got 50 sticks. I don't think we need the shears at the moment. Certainly combine these, because we'll use them up. Let's toss that out. And that's the fishing rod. Alright, well, now it's back down here. That's a shovel. Pro tip: don't bang rocks with your shovel. Now we're back to some zombie sounds. So one of the several reasons why mountains are typically not awesome base areas is you start way up from sea level. So you got that much further to go downward before you get down to diamond rocks and all that. But I do like the zombie accompaniment. But the trade-off there, one thing that we did not ever do, we never mined up any emeralds in slow cooker at all. And I believe at least still in 17, emerald ore can be found under extreme hills and mountains. So we could do a lot of emerald mining once we get set up there. Which again, if we're not doing big farm production, then what do we need to start considering for different emerald sources when working with our villagers? And that's where, do you look to an iron farm? I don't think so. Everybody's iron farming. And, again, more power to you. I don't think that's a problem, but some fortune and some silk touch in 17, you can hand mine a lot of iron and be pretty darn productive. I don't know. We'll see what that ends up looking like. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's take a peek. 26. Hey, that's a lot better than I expected we were going to be doing. Getting down here. How far through the night do you think we are? Let's do 6 more. Should get us down to level 20. And then we could do 9 in our next evening adventure. See, now the clock has jumped up quite a bit. How far out we were. Let's take a quick peek. 59:17. At least the instincts are still kind of there on the time. Let's see if we can knock this out pretty quick. We are getting started. If a couple of these go a little bit over, it's due to the excitement of a new world. And digging out dirt, stone. But we found a village. We got all kinds of new goodies. I think we've confirmed that we've got their best interests in mind, and we will ensure that their village is beautified to our standards, not their previous ones. And I think they'll come to appreciate that. Particularly, you guys may have noticed that in the beginning of the last videos we were setting up, I was like, oh, I don't know what I called it. But there was some world in there that I just made, and it was kind of in the process of waiting for the shop to open to call and be like, hey, by the way, my PC is once again not functioning. I need to bring it in. There were, I just launched up, and I was on like a plane, high plane, it was up above a body of water, but it had a little pond in it, and I ended up building what I thought was a pretty fun little farm. I may try to replicate that. It takes a little bit more space than what we got right here, but as far as a manual farm goes, may not be as quick to harvest and and replant as what we were doing with the straight rows, but it's pretty nice. I like the aesthetic of it, so we'll see. Always fun to just poke around a little bit, try stuff. But as you saw, I just straight up deleted that world. I don't need competition with what we've got going. So we'll just go ahead and sleep here. We'll exit. We'll start the next episode with a bit of an inventory dump, just the mining stuff. And then I'd kind of like to keep pushing through and explore beyond the village, see where that's getting us towards that water that I think I glimpsed. So that'll be next up, but miners welcome. We're going to wrap up this one right now. It's 1:02:13, so we'll still be under a minute and 5. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please don't hesitate to like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to keep updated for more, and definitely keep the comments coming. Are you enjoying this new world as much as I am? I am, but does this feel like a betrayal? is it time to rally for the slow cooker again? We won't touch it. It'll be at least a week, so we're doing other stuff until then, but. Let me know if this one's growing on you, if you've got ideas, but how do you treat forested villages if you find them in your worlds? That'll be the first thing that we try to evaluate. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Go take a break. I'm going to, I know, and we'll see you back here for the next one. If you can help somebody out in between now and then, lend them a favor. They'd appreciate it. I know you'll feel better about it, and yeah. We'll hope you guys stay awesome and come on back for the next one. See ya.